I got to watch Hell House LLC Lineage last night. I got an early screener. Huge thanks to Terror Films because this one isn't in theaters until August 20th. I am still going to go see it opening day because this was one of my most anticipated movies of the year and I really enjoyed this. I'm not going to give you too much though. I'm not going to give you any of the plot or anything like that. Just a few of my thoughts on this one because I want you to go in as blind as I did and be as excited as I was to see this one. So, first off, it's not found footage, in case you weren't aware of the fact that this is the fifth in the franchise and it's the only one that isn't found footage, but for me it totally worked. Honestly, I don't think this story would have worked whatsoever if it was found footage. There are a few scenes that found footage slipped in within the story, but the way the story flows and all of the information that we get coming from different points of time, it really wouldn't have been plausible to have an excuse to have a camera in all of these scenarios and have that as found footage. So for me, even though I was the most nervous about that part of this one, I was pleasantly surprised how well it worked in not being found footage. But the clowns are back, so the scares are good. It's not necessarily gory or bloody. There are a few scenes that, are pretty bloody and have some good practical effects. Definitely better than the third one, that's for sure. But it was fun. Still some really good scares, a couple jump scares in there, but good building of tension in order to get those scares. Overall, I was very pleasantly surprised with this one. The only thing I do have to say is make sure you catch up on the first four if you haven't seen them for a while. This ties all of them together so well. I really love how this story ended up blending the four movies before it to really get this cohesive story. And honestly, it's not what I thought it was going to be, and I am so happy about that. But like I said, catch up on the first four. There are some names and some people you're going to recognize, and if you haven't seen them in a while, you might be a little bit confused and having to, look some things up. But overall, I am super happy with this one. It is a great end to the franchise. Is it the best of the franchise? No, not at all. I still think the first and the fourth are better than this one, but hey, to round it off as the third, in my opinion, is a pretty good way to end it. And overall, I was so excited to see this one. I will definitely still be seeing this one in theaters. Make sure you check it out in theaters August 20th. Support indie horror. And let me know, are you excited for Hell House LLC Lineage?